At the Visitation Center. Are you really that jealous that you had to call the center and tell them not to let Carrie in? I told you they are following the judge's orders, and he was very specific. Whatever, Tracy, I know this is your doing. I can't wait until he sees your lies at the next hearing and strips you of all your rights. The visit actually ended up going very well, and Ben did great with baby girl. Over the next month, he started to communicate normally with Tracy and attended all the visits. Tracy was finally feeling comfortable enough to allow the visits to be unsupervised and a bit longer. Thank you for allowing her to come to my place today. You guys are doing great together. I'm glad this is all working out. Me too. How do you feel about letting her stay overnight next weekend? I think it might be fine to try out one night first. See how that goes, and we can add more nights gradually. We can totally make this co-parenting thing work. I think so. We have mediation coming up soon. Wouldn't it be nice if we came up with a plan and didn't have to keep going back to court? Of course, but do you think we can? We haven't exactly had an easy time agreeing on terms, especially at that first hearing. I don't want much more time than what I have now, and I'm willing to agree to a gradual increase in time as long as it's all written down. Okay, I think that could be a good idea. Let's try and do it. I'll see you at mediation. Mediation goes very well. They come to an agreement about a gradual increase over a month, and Dad will eventually have 3 days and 3 nights a week. Even though this is less than 50%, it is still considered equal shared custody in their state. Ben will have Saturday morning through Tuesday morning by the end of the month. He also agrees to pay for half of daycare. Everyone is happy with the plan. Everyone agrees, and everyone signed off on it and sends it to the judge. Custody hearing. Good morning. We are here for our first hearing for custody of baby girl. This is also the first hearing, post-mediation and post-visitation center visits, which I see you stopped utilizing halfway through. I also see you guys did come up with a full custody agreement and parenting plan. And do you both agree to have me sign off on this plan today? Yes. Okay, ma'am. We were here 2 months ago when I ordered mediation. Now you signed off on this entire agreement, and you agree to all of these terms? And you believe these are in the best interest of baby girl? Yes. Can you elaborate a bit on the visits and why you stopped using the Visitation Center? The first few visits went really well. They both did very well. He has also been communicating with me. We have been able to discuss things normally, and I felt comfortable to let him have his visits at his place. After the first one went so well, we continued, and she has been safe and having a good time, so I didn't see a reason to continue using the center. Okay, that's great. But at our last hearing, you had raised some serious concerns based on some text messages. And you do still believe these terms are in her best interest? Yes. Your Honor, he has had her for several overnight visits since mediation, and everything has been going very well. Okay, that's good to hear. And sir, do you also agree to these terms and believe this is in baby girl's best interest? Yeah. And do you also recall the concerns we discussed at our last hearing? Yeah, I do. Can you tell me from your point of view how visitations have been going? It's been really good. She's spending the night now, too. Do either of you have any questions or concerns? No, Your Honor. No. Okay, well, I will go ahead and sign off and approve this plan since you both agreed to it and both believe this is in her best interest. I would like to add one stipulation. The stipulation is on health and health insurance. It will hold both of you accountable for half. It's called the 30/30ths rule. If baby girl will require any medical attention or any doctor's visits, you will have 30 days to give the other parent a receipt of the costs, and then the other parent will have 30 days to pay for half of whatever the expense is. Okay, thank you. And with daycare, you both agreed to pay for half the cost. Yes, that's really my only cost, so we agreed to that over any child support. Sir, you agreed to this as well? Yeah, I'm fine with it. Well, I'm happy that you guys participated in mediation and in what seemed to be a very successful mediation. I didn't think that was going to be the case based on our hearing 2 months ago, but I'm glad it all worked out. My best advice to both of you moving forward is to keep loving on your child, keep your focus on her. Don't make it hard for her to love the other parent. I wish you both the best of luck and hope I don't have to see you back in my courtroom. Thank you, Your Honor. Court is dismissed. For the next month, everything goes very well. Ben's schedule works up to his full time, and at first he does very well following the order and taking care of her. At drop-off. Bye, baby girl. I'll see you in a few days. Hey, is someone with you in the car? Yeah, he's just waiting in the car. He's not getting out or anything. We have planned, so it didn't make sense to drive back and forth. I don't recognize them. Who is that? Oh, you don't know him. Are you seeing some random new guy now? Not really random and not really new anymore. It's been several months now. I wouldn't just bring some new random guy around, baby girl. Well, I would think I have a right to know who he is. No? Well, I should if he's going to be around my daughter and sleeping in the same house as her. So does that also apply to all the girls you bring around? No, that's completely different. How so? I'm only with Carrie, and you know her. I really don't know her, and the only time I met her was when she messaged me to threaten me. She's harmless. Plus, he's a guy. You need to send me all his information ASAP. Full name, phone number, address, and all that. Well, I'm at it. Do you want his social and bank account numbers too? Come on, Ben. This is ridiculous. For a second, I thought you actually came to your senses. I'm serious. That's not happening. That's a complete invasion of his privacy. Besides, he's never even at the house when baby girl is home. I don't care. I will not be returning baby girl until you send me everything I asked for. That's not how this works, Ben. If you keep her from me, you will be in violation of the custody order. And I promise you I will take you to court if you do that. That's fine. He won't take your side this time. I can guarantee it. Not over this. I expect to see baby girl checked into daycare Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning. I'm not dropping her off. So should I go ahead and call the cops and tell them you are in violation of our court order? Relax. You can pick her up tonight from my house. She needs to be in daycare. She can't miss too many days, or I will lose the voucher I have for her. I don't have to do anything. I am not going to keep taking her to daycare on Mondays and Tuesdays anymore either. I don't see why I need to pay for someone else to watch my child on days that I can just spend more time with her and watch her myself. You still have to pay for half of daycare according to our custody order whether you take her or not. You agree to this and half of it is your responsibility. Well, I changed my mind. Again, that's not how this works. She has to be in daycare at least 4 days a week. Otherwise, I will lose my voucher and we will have to pay like $950 a month for daycare instead of the $100 we split. Right now. Honestly, that sounds like a personal problem. I'm not the one that needs daycare, so I'm good. At pickup. Where is the outfit I sent her to you in? I don't know. Okay, where is her shoe? She only has one on. I really don't know and I don't care. I don't have time for chit-chat. Bye. Then WTF, I can't keep replacing all of these things. According to our plan, we provide everything for her when she is with us. I'm going to have to start invoicing you for all of these things you keep losing of mine. I'm not paying you for sheet. Get over it. I don't know what's going on all of the sudden. We were doing so well for a while. I don't know what you're talking about, but you really need to leave. Ben continues to refuse to take baby girl to daycare for the next few weeks. Ben, baby girl cannot miss another day of daycare. She is on probation with the voucher and they will take it away from me and give it to someone else if she missed another day. Again, I really don't see how that's my problem. You're going to owe me half of daycare whether you send her or not. And if we lose this voucher, you will have to pay way more than $50 a month, which you obviously can't do since you don't work. Yeah, no thanks. Seriously, why are you doing this? Why are you acting like this again? I'm not doing anything. Just because your new guy is pissing you off doesn't mean you can come annoy me again. Leave me alone. A few days later. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I had to take baby girl to the doctor. She spiked to fever. She's fine and seems to be feeling better. Okay. You'll need to pick up some infant Tylenol for her while she's at your house. I don't have time. Can you just send me with some of yours? Sorry, but I can't afford to supply you with her necessities while she's with you too. Why do you have to be such a beach? I guess she will have to stay with you since you won't give me her medication. It's just Tylenol. Well, I can't get sick, so I guess just keep her this weekend. Are you sure? Yes. Can you just leave me the fuck alone now? Yes, but before you try anything, I have it in writing now that you didn't want your weekend, so please don't try anything. Also, this is like your third number in 2 weeks. Can you please let me know when you change it? It has been difficult getting a hold of you. You're such a stalker. Something tells me you can figure out my number. Now for Fuchs' sake, leave me alone. At pickup 2 weeks later. Hey, wait, before you take off, here is a copy of the invoice and notes from her doctor's visit. I also emailed you a copy, but I wasn't sure how often you check your email or if that's still your email. Okay, why do I need this? Her visit was $40 per our parenting plan and the 30/30ths clause the judge added. You have to reimburse me for half of it. No, he definitely said it was only for medical emergencies. He said any medical necessities, including doctor visits. You're so dumb. That's not what I agreed to. Okay, well, I'm going to follow what the judge ordered and I have 30 days to show this to you. Now you have 30 days to reimburse me. Why don't you just ask your new boyfriend to reimburse you? Because she is our child. It's not his responsibility. Would you expect Carrie to reimburse you? Leave Carrie out of this. She has her own child to worry about. Does that little boy have his own child too? I'm not engaging in this conversation. Please make sure she gets to daycare on Monday and Tuesday. And since the last number is already out of service, please give me your new number. No to both.